Cherryville. We moved the bottom half of the first inning. A successful first for Dylan Harris and the Cherryville Ironmen on the mound today is holding Burns scoreless through the top half. Now Jonathan Carpenter, the shortstop, leads things off for the Ironmen. Heard that, didn't you? The Ironmen.
Real proud of you. Ironman coming into the game. We talked earlier, a little sidearm pitcher here for the Burns Bulldogs. Who's on the mound we got today?
For Burns today on the hill is Frankie Harrell, right-hander.
Frankie Harrell, sidearm. I don't have any specific stats on him. Pop up, shortstop going back, left fielder's probably going to call it.
Left fielder does call him off, and that's a good job out there in left field, taking charge Tyler Richard, and he pulls it in for the first out.
Ironman come into the game 0-1 in conference play, 0-5 overall. Looking at the Southern Piedmont 1A, 2A, they are dead last out of the 8 teams, them and Highland Tech. The only teams winless in the Southern Piedmont 1A, 2A. North Lincoln has scored 1 victory. Everyone else has 2.
Here's the first pitch here to Austin Wilkinson, a hot shot to short, but the shortstop fields it clean. Plenty of time to throw across, and Dustin Green retires Wilkinson with the 6-3 put out. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down here in the Cherryville first inning, and bring up the pitcher Dylan Harris.
Looking for some information on the Bulldogs. I guess I'm going to have to get on the internet and look it up. The Gazette doesn't cover Burns.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I know you're
because they're Cleveland County. They're not in one. They're not in the big. They're not in one of the Gadsden County conferences.
Not in one of their conferences. I was going to take a look at the conference race for Cherryville. You know, it looks like it's going to be Lincoln County heavy this year because East Lincoln, Lincoln, and West Lincoln all pretty good, and you know, still the wild cards out there is Cherryville and Bessemer City. Just how good would they be? And if I'm not mistaken, Bessemer City knocked off Forest View over the weekend.
Okay.
So that was a big win for Bessemer
they're
City.
2-3.
Yeah.
So they're one of the teams of 2 wins. So we'll know a little bit more here in the next couple weeks once this conference kicks off.
First pitch, a ball to Harris. Now the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Familiar face behind the plate today, Charles Henry, doing the.
I think he's been to this field before.
He has, one time. Here's a ground ball out towards second. Second baseman's got it cleanly. Throws to first in time to get Harris. And a 1-2-3 inning on defense for the Burns Bulldogs. Cherryville goes in order in the first. We've played 1 complete. Your score on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Cherryville nothing, Burns nothing. You're watching and listening live to Ironman Baseball presented by R&M Motors and Pawn of Cherryville. Broadcast live on What's Up Shop.